Stella! Hi, Stella. Here she comes.
Come on, everybody. Let's do the chicken dance with Elmo.
Oh, you like
Very
Elmo?
socially motivated. Yep, say hi. Stella, can you say hi? Try with your voice. Nice job.
Oh, good talking.
Everyone's watching you, huh?
That was fun. What is it that you'd like Stella to do that she is not doing now?
Stella's device is brand new to her.
Okay.
Stella is working on choice making in the classroom. She uses icons.
Okay.
She's working with choice making on her device as well. She's getting just acclimated to her device at this point.
Okay. So we're just starting with some simple vocabulary.
Yeah, and she needs a lot of cueing because she
Overtouches.
Oh, she overtouches.
Yes.
Can we
okay.
stop? Can you put hands on lap? 2 hands?
and that's
Two
just,
hands.
that's not just with the device. That's
We're gonna
with
do hands on
things.
lap, okay?
Okay.
1, 2, thank you.
So what I look for here, she says, that's in my range, so I'm going to
Yeah.
whack it. I think here when I hear about happy clickers, kids that click their switch too much, or overtouchers, or grabbers, I think that one-to-one correspondence, that comes to me over the years, one-to-one correspondence. In other words, I'm given a device, I'm supposed to choose something, something's supposed to happen, and then the cycle will repeat. Sort of like cause and effect, the one-to-one correspondence. And when I see her overtouch, when I see her continue to do something behaviorally along a certain line, I think that one correspondence is not there. So for example, Stella, we're going to visit a friend. Let's go visit a friend.
Hello,
You
Stella.
all know the routine
Hi,
here.
Pam. It was nice to meet you today. I'm a new friend.
Don't let her distract you.
I'm going to sit right here. Can I have your other hand, please? Thank you. I love your shirt. Look at the lovely flowers.
What's her name?
Pam.
See how Pam is keeping her on track on this one-to-one correspondence
Yeah, thank
idea?
you.
No
I see
distractions.
the
Nothing is going to
flowers in my
detract
shirt.
Pam from her mission right here, which is we're meeting a friend, we're going to take 30 seconds, and then it's going to be over. One-to-one. Because once that gets on here, there's very few ways you can correct it on the computer.
It was really nice to meet you.
Nice
Stella.
clothes.
I'd like you to go work with RJ now.
Perfect. Beautiful. Very nice. Let's meet another friend. We're going to meet a different friend. Here we go. So I have 4 choices here. Music, TV, could you turn on the lights, and all done. Can you make a choice? Can you use your talker to tell us something? What does that mean?
She wants me to go sit over there because she's getting attention.
Right.
And she can say that with her
Please.
device too.
Go away.
Okay. Well, that was communication. That's it.
I went away, bye. Now she wants you to sit there.
What I'm trying to point out here is that she has more than one method of control. And her gesturing
You want me
works.
to sit there, Stella?
And a lot of times they'll go with something that works rather than something that works well.
Are you going to make
And that's what's happening here. Is she has a way of communicating, and she's basically saying, why would I want to use this when I can just do that and you do that?
She has been using the talk page more than this page.
Okay.
Like we'll go out in the hallways and we'll talk to people, and
Oh, I like that.
she does use that a lot more
Okay.
than the pages. So that might be something.
Okay. So what I'm trying to isolate here is what you actually want me to try to do. Because I'm seeing some gestures, she's getting control that way. The discrete trials, we want things more discrete so they're more obvious that there's a beginning and an end of everything that she chooses here. I see that.
Can you sit, please?
She has success with her gestures, so why would she choose to use this if she's
She is
having
sitting.
success with her
She is
gestures?
sitting.
As far as getting what she wants. I'd imagine, I saw her ambulate before, she walked a little. Does she have the power to come to you and pull you towards something?
She will wheel herself over and grab.
She will wheel herself over, exactly what I'm saying. So why would she want to use this for functional communication if she can satisfy her needs
I don't feel like talking.
directly?
Good girl, Stella.
Okay.
Yeah, see what I'm
Show
saying?
you something. I
She,
want to show
she's
you
not
something.
able to. She has some signs and she has some gestures, but she's not able to
I
satisfy all
don't
of
feel
her
like
needs.
talking.
I would agree with that, but enough to give her incentive not to have to use this.
For those things, yes.
But we don't know what's going to happen with this in the long run.
I like talking right now.
If it was me,
My talking.
very first thing that I would do would be try to make this thing just more fun, make it more appealing. Just make it so that the things that are there are saying, hey, I'm fun also, and I'm as easy as grabbing me or touching or doing something of that nature. So the first thing I do is make these devices fun, because communication programs, by and large, are not fun. They have static icons. A lot of them are abstract icons. They're not real photos. You touch them, they repeat one word, or they're going to use a monotonic voice and say, I want to go to the water fountain. It's just not that much fun. Visually on the screen, even if they flash, only half of them even flash when you've chosen something. So you got to make the thing fun. How old is Stella?
13.
I'm sorry?
13.
13. 13-year-old girls still are into the fun factor. Another thing that 13-year-old girls are into, just starting, is
Boys.
boys. And you should use that to your advantage. You should take real photographs of boys that are available to you. Now, I keep pointing to you, but you're not her parents.
No.
But you keep answering. You keep answering for her.
Her parents aren't here.
No? Okay. Anyway, if there are other boys available to her, you take a picture there, she'd get to choose the boy, and I guarantee you she would. And the boy would come in, and you'd do something with the boy that was appropriate. And and you'd have to coach the boy, too, that he could not be manipulated, just like I was coaching, what's your first name? Anne, and also Elise was in the mix also. I coached her just to have the poker face. Don't become a manipulative. What is the manipulative in this task? Is it the maestro? What is she actually manipulating? Eventually the people, but we can't generalize. She cannot generalize that. Well, she can't specify that. There's an actual verb for that. She can't go from general to specific right now. That's what we're trying to get her to do. Right now, the manipulative should be the pictures on that device. That's what she's manipulating, is the content of the talker. Always consider that. The content of the talker should be the manipulative. If she's telling you to put it on here, then she's manipulating the device and you. If she's pulling somebody else into the conversation, she's manipulating you. If she's choosing to say, I'm all done now, I'd rather just reach for you directly, she's manipulating you. We want her to manipulate only the content of the device, just like we were doing with Keely. We really saw it very nicely. Even though it was very limited, we really saw her interacting with the switch and the computer very specifically. So for me, you've got the device. It's an expensive device. It's a good device. I can't remember if these are full computers too. They are, so you can put anything on there, but big, bold, and beautiful, very obvious, very discreet. Anything that she chooses has a beginning and an end, and they're very specific beginnings. You chose ... We're going to ... Here we go. ... We're finished ... We're going to go back to the computer and make another choice. ... You can't let things bleed over into each other. We need one-to-one correspondence with her actions at this moment, I think. Okay? That's just my suggestion. I'm not poo-pooing your device. It's a great device. I'm just trying to trim it back just a tad there. Blocks. Can I have a block?
She can have a block.
No. It's just she manipulated you. You can't let her do that. Just by you saying that, she said, I pulled you in because you were covering her butt. Now I've got it. She says, RJ is obviously chastising Shelley. He's the authority here. I'll give him the block. That's exactly what happened there. She's very smart, and she knows how to manipulate things. And now, even that right there, Amanda, was it? I got lucky because your name tag is turned there. So you told her we're not going anywhere right now. It's one way of dealing with it. That would be a correction. A hint on that correction would be simply ignore her. Or move her away from something. Or lock her wheelchair. Something where you're not directly involved with her, but you're still giving her the message. But as soon as you give her the message directly, she's pulled you in. And that's what we're trying to avoid. When you give her a task, everything is about just that one thing for a little while here. I don't know how this will pan out, because she's high functioning relative to what my real area of expertise is. But in 28 years, believe me, I've done this with every population you can imagine. And I know what works in front of a room full of people. And when you're in front of a room full of people trying to make things happen, You want things to happen. You don't want to come off looking like an idiot where things just aren't working out. So I've learned how to make things work out. So here I go, back with the blocks again. Stella, would you take that, please? Thank you. Now, don't take it. Good. I've got a block. Can I see your block? Stella, would you show me your block? Show me yours. I want them to kiss. Can we have the blocks kiss? Here we go. Mwah! The blocks kiss. She goes, blocks kissing. What the heck is up with that? You do. Mwah! Yeah. Okay. So Amanda did the right thing. Yes. And I stuck to it, nice and gently. I gave her a new idea on an old idea, and she bought right into it right there. And she stayed on task, which was exchanging blocks, not giving it to Amanda, trying to dissuade me somehow of something, or bring Amanda into the picture. But just stay right on task, real discrete task. I'm going to stop there because I'm blabbing. Okay, we are done. Can you give Stella a hand, please?